So as I said, the first thing I wanted to do was get the wire on the secondary branches in here so that I could position them when the time is right. The next thing I have to do is get some increased bends in this piece here, and I'll do that by putting guys on it, just pulling it. I want to protect this bark. I don't want to put wire on there. It kind of brutalizes it. So I'm just going to put some pulls on here to kind of increase and change those positions a little bit. So I want to lower this this branch's position right here. I want to lower it, and so I'm going to pull it down like that and guy it to this dead branch over here, which should hold it into that position. So it's a little lower than it was. Instead of being up above, it's now held in that position rather than putting wire on the branch. So as easy as that, that branch has been lowered.
What if you didn't have a dead branch?
If you didn't have a dead branch to tie to, you could just put it around the trunk or put it,
oh, okay.
You want to guy it to somewhere, but the dead branches facilitate all of that. Now I want to increase this bend right here to make this be more crooked. And so I'm going to just run a guy from here to here, and that should easily hold that thing a little bit tighter to increase again that that crookedness.
So you're not wrapping that around, you're wrapping it actually around the wire.
Actually this, I'm tying it to the wire itself.
Okay.
And that'll give me a good bite on there, and then from here I have to cinch this down, so I'm going to have to tie it around the trunk here, but it should work pretty good. Tying it right like that. So now I've got that kind of increased bending going on. Next I want to move this branch away over here, and so I already have the wire on there, which should hold it if I'm strong enough to bend it. I have a double wrap, so it's pretty easy to see that it's going to hold its position. So as you can see, the bark stretched right in here with this major bend going on here, but not enough to be concerned with. I want to bring this guy up a little bit more, so I need to increase this bend. Okay, and then what to do with this one? So I want to get some foliage in here. I may bring it down and put it in here and have it be right in front. Remember, this is supposed to simulate a kind of a wind-swept tree. Okay, so with this wire on here, it's easy enough to manipulate.
How long does it take for it to stay in that position?
Well,
Naturally.
it can take a few years for it to set in that position, but the indicator is that the wire starts to cut in. When the wire starts to cut in, it tells you the branch has gotten thicker.
Okay.
It means it's added new wood in that position, and that tells you it's time to take the wire off, and the branch will stay put. If you take it off before the wire has started to cut in, it hasn't added wood in that position, and it'll migrate back where it was. So this guy here, I think I want to get some foliage kind of up here on top. So I'm going to bend this guy quite severely, backing up. Bring him into here. Take this foliage back to there. It's down in here. Leaves me this guy to deal with. So I'd like to maybe have this branch up maybe about this high. So what I'll do is I'll cut a strut out of a heavier wire and use it to push that up. So I want that about there, so cut this about here. With that up there, then I can really kind of locate these branches. Where'd it go?